What does it take to completely reinvent your own body from a state of stiff, inflexible muscles, poor posture, like rounded shoulders, forward head, or misaligned pelvis, and pain in key spots like the neck, shoulders, back, legs, and so on? What does it take to leave all that behind you forever, like a past life, and achieve the attractive, upright posture of a West Point cadet, the flexible body of a dancer, and the athleticism of a gymnast and martial artist? I'm not quite the entire way to those goals yet, but I'm 2.5 years deep, and I've trained with two of the world's most respected mobility experts, Ara Westerberg and Egor Nertal, and I train with Russian champions of combat sambo, gymnastics, and ballet in Moscow, Russia. So I'd love to be the one to introduce you to the life-changing journey of improving your posture, flexibility, and athleticism, and guide you along the way. I say the word journey because my initial question to you was, what does it take to achieve this transformation? And the answer is simply that one word: a journey. A twisting, turning journey in which you explore your own body, your own mind, and integrate your observations with the sciences of anatomy, neurology, psychology, philosophy, and more. Progress isn't instant, but when you look back every few months, sometimes it's hard to fathom the transformation that you've made. A mere 2.5 years ago, I was plagued with pain spots all over my body, under the feet, behind the knee, side of the hips, lower back, between the shoulder blades, the top of the shoulders, the neck, the hands, and that's just to name a few. I couldn't write, type, cook, sit, walk, run, go to sleep, lift weights, stand in one place, anything without pain that drove me insane every second of the day. It's difficult to express just how happy I am to be beyond that, but I guess I would say that I got my mind back. It was stolen all day. It was preoccupied thinking about pain. My creativity, productivity, and rationality were hijacked. Finally, my mind is on my side again. Now my goals are the full splits, side splits, backflip, handstand. I don't even really know where I'll stop, but while I'm doing it, I want to spread the word about the concepts I've learned. I discuss with my coaches often how the paradigm of making improvements in the body and physical abilities is still stuck on the archaic theory of muscular imbalances introduced by Vladimir Janda 70 years ago, when the most advanced thought of improving the body was to simply choose the right muscles to stretch and the right ones to strengthen. In the roaring 20s, you're going to witness a paradigm shift in the way people improve their bodies. We're going to move away from the old physiotherapy style treatment in which the patient does an exercise as instructed, that is a stretch or a strengthener, and hopes that simply engaging in the physical exercise will create the desired effect. And we're going to move toward a highly analytic mind-body journey in which you become your own independent, objective mobility scientist, because you recognize the fact that only you have access to the sensations coming from your body, and only you have access to the thoughts of your conscious mind, and only you can figure out the slight modification to the position of your joint or the contractions of your muscles to make your movements smooth, efficient, graceful, aligned, so that everything works absolutely perfectly. We're going to move away from viewing muscular tension as simply a physical phenomenon, and instead recognize the fact that muscles do not tense themselves, and if they're tense, it's because the nervous system is tensing them. The brain's motor cortex is sending orders down the motor neurons, ordering your muscles to contract. And people will come to understand that the reasons for this can be not only physical, but also emotional and mental. This has all already started. The understanding of the physical brain-muscle connection was already established in the 1800s by the bodybuilding community. The mind-body relationship between your thoughts, emotions, and physical body was already established, at least in the West, in the 30s by Wilhelm Reich. The philosophical life guidance required for such high-level personal transformations was already established by Ayn Rand in her philosophy Objectivism in the 50s. Forget self-development, objectivism is light years ahead. And incredibly effective physical exercises that can be now used by anyone, no matter what their starting point, to make fantastic improvements are now being introduced, starting with Eero Westerberg and Egbert Ertel, and I'm enjoying inventing my own approach as well. Would you like to get started? Here's a couple of suggestions. Check out the YouTube channels of Eero Westerberg and Egbert Ertel. They are Vava Fitness and Scope of Life, respectively. Check out the work of Wilhelm Reich. His main book is called Character Analysis, and also check out the work of his student, Alexander Lowen, who created bioenergetics. Read Introduction to Objectivism by Leonard Peikoff. If you'd like to learn more specifically from me, then by all means, subscribe to my channel. In my next video, I want to explain to you the decision-making process for choosing which exercise you should do at any given moment, and how to choose which body part you should focus on when presented with hundreds of options, and how to independently create brand new exercises that are perfect for your current situation. So look out for that one. And if you'd like to take a super deep dive into all of this, then when you have a moment, watch my complete manifesto, which explains almost everything you need to know to get started on your own mobility journey at my website, mattcookmovement.com. That's all for this video. I wish you well on your journey to transform your posture, flexibility, and athleticism. Good luck, and I'll see you soon.